Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a different type of fractions and their properties. And these fractions will be called mixed numbers. But in order to give a definition of mixed numbers, let's talk about it with you. We have learned with you what proper fractions are and what improper fractions are. And it was mentioned by them that when discussing proper fractions, it is consistently observed that this type of fraction, which satisfies the condition of being a proper fraction, is invariably smaller in value than the whole number unit of 1. Why is this happening like that? Why am I so confident that proper fractions are always less than 1? Well, let's pretend with you. Let's say I need to represent the fraction 1, 2. What am I going to do? Let us take our favorite pizza and divide it into 2 parts. And we will take 1 slice from the entire pizza. So like 1 portion out of 2 portions. And we observe with you that this is a value that is smaller than an integer. So we took 50% of the pizza. Therefore, we took a fraction, specifically a piece of the entire number, which represents the whole quantity as a whole. However, when discussing improper fractions, it is crucial to note that these fractions are greater than or equal to 1. Unlike proper fractions, which are less than 1, improper fractions have a numerator that is equal to or larger than the denominator, resulting in a value of 1 or greater. Same here. Let's pretend we're a mixed number. So what improper fraction are we going to represent? Okay, 3 seconds. I'll note the fraction 3 over 2. And we'll show this fraction together. We know perfectly well what we need to depict our, let's say, pizza. Split it into 2 parts and take 3 parts from there. But how is it possible that from 2 parts we end up taking 3 parts in total? We only have a total of 2 parts, therefore I take 1 part, or in other words, this is 1 part. And then I capture this picture. And here is the second portion. However, I was only able to obtain 2 portions out of the total of 2 portions. Alright, where the heck am I going to get another piece? I need 3 parts, but I only showed 2. Okay, everyone, I'm going to grab another pizza. I'll be right back with it. Hang tight, guys. I am splitting it in half again because my denominator is 2. I will take 1 portion from here. However, the issue is that I end up with a complete pizza and an additional half of a pizza in the end. So this is only half. That is a complete shebang, and this is just a fraction, merely a half of the whole thing. So I need to add an additional second to a total of 2 seconds. Consequently, I will ultimately have a sum of 3 seconds. But what did I see? What's 3 halves? What's 2 halves plus 1 half? That's 1 whole and plus a little bit more. A single entirety and an extra amount. Sweetie, my dear, you have a bit more than just 1, my darling. So in other terms, we are able to state that our fractions have the capability to demonstrate not only a small portion, as is the case in this situation, but instead we must consider an additional complete portion. And as a result, I will end up with an entire part and a small additional amount. In mathematics, these numbers are expressed in the form of what are known as mixed numbers. What is the reason behind calling them mixed numbers? All right, it is 1 whole and 1 half. It's recorded like this. The whole part of 1 is written, and opposite to this whole part is written a fraction slash. Therefore, I ultimately arrived at a mixed number. The reason for it being mixed is that 1 part is a whole number, while the other part is a fraction, specifically 1 half. This combination of a whole number and a fraction is what makes it a mixed number in my case. Hence, when a numerical value is comprised of an integral portion and a fractional portion, as exemplified in this particular instance, such a value is denoted as a mixed number, which is a commonly used term to describe this type of numerical representation. Therefore, we have introduced a brand new concept referred to as a mixed number and explicitly mentioned that improper fractions are written in this particular manner or format. So 3 halves, that is an improper fraction, and 1 whole number 1 half, that already represents a mixed number, which is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. And of course, we'll learn with you, it's very important to extract a whole number from an improper fraction. But that's all for the next class. And that's it for today. Goodbye, until we meet again.